Hey, what's up? Welcome to What Do You Think Today? We have a great program for you today. Here I got my friend Colson over here. We're gonna be playing some games, and he's gonna break down what it's like for him to be creative. And yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. So today, me and Colson over here, we're gonna be playing a game called Tower Vault. So it's very simple. So me and Colson, and this is Colson over here.
Hello, everybody.
We got these balls over here. He's got blue. No, I got blue.
You got blue, yeah.
He's got yellow. And basically, this game is simple. We have to simply hit. We have to get as many of these. Oh, I just realized my phone's over there. Can we use your phone for the timer?
Oh,
Colson?
Yeah, no, definitely.
All right. So
Set that up for you.
so we're gonna do what, a minute and a half?
Yeah, let's do
A minute and a half. So basically, we just have to bounce these balls, get it into the tower, and the first one to get it in wins, or the first. When the time expires, whoever's got as many in them wins. Pretty simple.
Cool.
So, you ready?
Sounds good.
All right, let's get these balls ready, man.
Alrighty.
Balls.
He said balls. He said balls. It's funny.
Wait, oh dang it, where's my other one?
Missing one?
My blue, oh, there's my other blue.
Bet.
All right.
Alright, so I'll just put my...
Oh.
How should I do it? Guess I'll just drop my phone.
I said put it right there.
Mm-hmm.
A minute and a half.
Alright, timer starting now.
Go! Ah!
Holy crap, I actually got one. How the heck did I get one? Oh my goodness.
Did you get two?
Yeah.
Ah, man. I'm starting off very poor.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't even got one yet. Come on, come on.
When the breeze comes, it kind of F's you up a bit.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Dang.
Ah! Come on, baby.
Possible 3 in a row.
How many you got? No, don't. Ah, I got two. Ah, come on, 49 seconds, 49 seconds. Come on. Oh!
You got good on me. Oh boy. This is difficult. Hands are getting so dirty.
Come on, baby. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Got
Ooh.
3 in, one last one.
Oh no, you're ahead of me. 20 more seconds.
20 seconds. Ah!
Good job. 13 seconds to spare.
seconds.
Good stuff.
Ooh, good game.
Good game.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's up?
Galaxy Quest. 13 seconds is the when they go back in time.
Oh, really? Nice.
Come on, man. So,
That was good. Good round.
good fun. I don't know if it technically counts because I did get one like chip in there. So is that like cheating?
Oh,
Or was that
yeah.
an accident?
I think it's fine.
To be honest, I wasn't sure we were gonna get any of those in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had a little trouble when we were setting this game up because the wind today is a little bit breezy.
Wins against
Yeah.
us, yeah.
We had to put some like small rocks in just to keep the keep the cups from falling over, so we don't look like idiots as we're trying to play the game.
On a letter now.
But anyway, today we're gonna have a conversation, but we're gonna do a little bit more fun game, as you guys on the show who watched, called Would You Rather?
Bum.
So we're gonna sit down with my friend here, and we're gonna talk.
A good old time.
That's good.
Sweet.
Whew, I need some more water.
I know, that was more tiring than it should have been.
You see?
Alrighty.
You guys,
Yeah.
we definitely need to get lunch after this. Just for the sake of my benefit.
Just to not die of dehydration.
Yeah, die of hunger.
Yeah.
Out here in the
Cool.
wilderness of Texas.
Well, it was pretty fun.
All right, man.
Yeah.
So, today's edition of Would You Rather. Nice praise.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get rid of this card. We're gonna go, and this topic is round 7, astonishing arts.
All right.
So I'm gonna ask a series of questions. I don't know how many I'm gonna ask. Let's just kind of see if we like it. We'll just keep on going until we get sick of it. Stop asking me questions. Stop
Hopefully
asking
the
me freaking
discussion
questions.
doesn't- Yeah.
Get to the freaking conversation. So here,
Hopefully
you ready?
Don't reach that point. Yes, sir.
You ready? Okay, let's go. Be given the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, or Starry Night by Van Gogh.
Probably Starry Night. Just more things to look at.
I know,
A
right?
bit more.
Mona Lisa's like whatever. I've seen the Mona Lisa live, and it's
Mhm.
like not okay. Ooh, I just said whatever to the. I just angered millions of people.
Whatever.
Well, who
The
cares?
whole
Who
loop
cares
is
what they
just a
think?
bunch of malarkey anyway.
Yeah, but Starry Night, I agree. Starry Night is just so much more interesting to me.
Just a bit more abstract, more representational, more use of lines and color to portray a kind of feeling.
Yeah,
And-
it is, isn't it?
I mean, I'm sure you can look deep into the Mona Lisa, but that's sort of just a girl, you know?
Yeah, it's just like okay, it's
Yeah.
a girl. She's sitting there. It's a nice day or whatever. I don't know what kind of day it is. I don't really see much background, but
Objectively, it's good, but it's not.
it's like
I don't know. I just enjoy just looking at a Starry Night more, I guess.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one. Jump into a pool filled with paint, or a huge pile of glitter.
Both sound awful. Sounds terrible.
I think I go for the paint.
Paint, yeah.
As long as I
Glitter
don't get in my
is-
mouth.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I know,
Ah!
seriously. Glitter stays on you, and it's
Oh,
it
gets
doesn't
everywhere,
go.
man. Yeah, it gets everywhere. It's like sand. It's like Anakin saying, it's rough, it's coarse.
I hate glitter. It's everywhere. Yes, sir.
That's the new line for
Yep,
Starry
yep,
Night. Hey,
yep.
glitter, it gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's any more on this page.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Watch Shakespeare, Beer, perform one of his plays,
Hmm.
or listen to Mozart play piano.
Oh, interesting. Definitely Mozart playing the piano. I've never really seen any like good live performances on the piano, and I just feel like seeing it from such a professional would be an almost otherworldly experience, you know? Yeah. Just feeling the volume come from the instrument. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see Mozart play.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun.
Poetry is definitely interesting, but I haven't really looked into it. It's just the high school thing you did. The thing you did in high school.
Thing you did in high school.
Yep.
Alright, trying to see if there's any. Oh, here's one. Be an interior designer or a film director.
Jeez, that's right up my alley. I like film directing, actually.
Yeah.
No,
Interior designer.
definitely interior designer.
Interior designer. You wanted to.
It'd
get
be
into
fun
that.
to be able to make films, but I just have so much joy and benefit from interior design work and just thinking about all that.
Yeah, making things. I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that. It's your alley. It's what drives you.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're both just things you want to create. You know, it's just whatever different media or vibe you're trying to go for.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
For me, I'll answer. I'd rather be a film director because I want to tell stories.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
would just be so freaking cool to be like, if Disney gave me the reins, I could like rein this thing back in, baby. I could give them some good stories again. I could make some good live actions.
Mhm.
Treasure Planet.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not the saying I want to direct.
Just to be part of the process.
Part of the process. Yeah.
For sure.
I really like to direct. Is bring people into the process. So,
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of bothers me about today is like there's so many bad films because people just are so lazy with directing and telling stories. So it's like bring back.
Animating too, definitely. Just
Hashtag
getting
bring
lazy.
back better stories.
Yeah. Start the hashtag.
That's the hashtag, man. There's this one more I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Here's good. Would you rather create out of recycled materials or food products?
Create out of recycled food materials or products?
Yeah, recycled material or food products.
So it's asking if I would like to recycle either or?
No, create.
Oh,
Like
okay.
create something out of recycled product. recycled material or food product.
Well, recycled material. I don't want my art projects going bad. Creates something
materials?
that starts rotting on you.
Yeah. It's like, let's throw this out before I die.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, you look at DIY work, it's a lot of just going to your local thrift stores and department stores to find what you can find and create with it.
I don't know. I feel like if it was food products, I'd just start eating it. It's just like,
Especially if it's like a dessert, you know.
yeah. Like, Taylor, put it down. We're trying to make art.
I know.
Dude, I'm hungry, man. I haven't eaten since lunch. All right. Here's the last one I'm gonna ask. Dance in a flash mob or sing in a cappella group.
Yeah.
I want to try a dance.
Dance mob sounds kind of tight. I feel like it can get pretty crazy.
But I can dance. I don't know. Some people think I can dance. I think I can dance. Some other people think I can't dance. You decide.
It's all in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
But you know, I can sing and I can dance, so it's like being a part of a cappella group, kind of, you know, all our voices in harmony.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna go for like the 50s doo-wop kind of vibe, you know.
Wearing those like bowler hats or what do you call them?
Slick back hair, yeah.
Wearing those like red like clothing.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
You said so. You're picking flash mob.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because if there's enough people. Yeah.
I'm so torn, man. The dancer in me and the singer in me is like, I don't know what to do.
Seriously, yeah.
Dang this question, man. Darn, I'm gonna go cappella.
Sweet. Very
I
cool.
like singing. That tore at me, man. I didn't know what to do about that one.
Get some harmonizing in, you know.
You wanna try one more? Or are you good?
Let's do one more.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick a good one. Do you want to do same, or I can like pick any like topic? Like there's like
do
so
any
many
topic,
You want to
yeah.
do any topic?
Yeah.
Okay. Super science, sports, essential entertainment, genius geography, fabulous fantasy, nifty nature, or hilarious history.
Let's do nifty nature.
Nifty nature?
Since we're in nature right now.
Who says nifty anymore? Like who uses those words? I don't use it.
Nifty nature.
Nifty nature.
I love
nifty
fucking
nature.
nifty nature, yes.
All right. Have a pet owl or giraffe?
Owl or a giraffe?
Yeah.
Totally an owl. Wonderful creatures.
I feel-
Quiet nighttime creatures.
Oh yeah. Night owls.
It's very neat. Great animals.
I think I picked giraffe because then I could just climb its neck and get to like tall places.
Become like a telephone wire
A telephone wire guy.
construction man. Just
Oh,
me and
no.
my giraffe. Good lord.
Oh, that'd be funny. Just like see
Mhm.
me like walking around town. It's just giraffe, man.
Here, there's the giraffe guy. Yeah, that was a good last one.
Oh, okay. I just want to do one more. You
Yeah, yeah.
want to do one more?
Mhm.
This might be good. Actually, that sounds terrible. It's like it's a bag. But it's like okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rather get any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
But let's ask one more, and I'm gonna make it a good one.
Dope.
Oh. Spend the day playing in an overgrown meadow or treehouse.
Ooh, meadow. Sounds whimsical.
Meadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overgrown too. Wow.
Always wanted to be in a treehouse.
Treehouse. If it's a good treehouse.
Treehouse.
You can live in while it's snowing out or something.
Like Tarzan, just like swinging from the vines.
Yep.
Tarzan's house in 1999, by the way, in the movie.
Hmm.
So freaking cool.
I've never seen it. I should look at those.
Have you
No.
seen Tarzan? You haven't seen
No,
Tarzan?
no, no.
Dude, you haven't seen
I've seen
Ah!
the animated one, but not like the other ones.
Dude, we got to get this guy cultured here. Tarzan,
Seriously, yeah.
1999. You haven't seen it, dude. You got to watch it.
Is that the Disney one or is it a different
Classic.
one?
Disney one, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did you see the other one? The violent, more violent.
Yeah, it's probably the more
one.
violent one, yeah.
The more violent one. Yeah, it's violent.
Mhm.
But it's cool. They do a lot of cool stuff.
Nice.
Cool action sequences and stuff. And the sets are pretty cool too. So yeah.
Guy hangs at the end. It's pretty great.
All right.
Cool. That's fun.
That's
Good
pretty
book. Good book for.
What was your favorite question then?
It was funny the interior design thing popped up. Yeah.
Director.
I'm like, oh, look at that.
I like
Yeah.
that one. I like the one I was torn about. Was like the dance flash mob or the capella.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure about that one.
Like, damn, how do I want to groove tonight? You know? Yeah. Get your groove on.
Get my dance after this. I'm gonna go dancing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go join a capella group. All right. You'll see me like next week and wearing all this attire. Taylor joins dance. Joins capella. But today we're here in sunny. I almost said sunny New York. We're in
Philadelphia.
sunny Philadelphia. We're here in sunny Texas on a beautiful day. I'm here with my friend Colson, and he's going to talk about his creative side, what gets him going, and just breaking it down. So yeah, so Colson, what do you like about being creative?
Good question. I feel like I kind of, I don't know, you kind of delve into yourself when you delve into creativity, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of exploration, finding what things you enjoy, what things inspire you,
Yeah.
what you gain from that. It's a wonderful experience, and it's like if I'm having a day where I'm feeling inspired or I'm enjoying the harmonious qualities of nature, then it's like it's a good day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows the importance of it, in my opinion, because comparing that to your average day working at a job and then having to go to the DPS afterwards, it's much more soul crushing than a day of like exploration and enjoyment, you know.
I get that. I find recently, especially, even though there is still hard days, I find define. I find that I'm defined. That I put my art into my work. So, for example, when I'm at work, I try to make sure everything is great because it is art. Because it is giving people something to enjoy. It is telling a story. It's creating something, creating joy for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't see their final result, you still see the hard work you do. So I think a life, and I think it's the book I gave you. What was it called again?
The Artisan Soul, yeah.
It talks about how your life is creative and how you can put your love and your creativeness into your workplace, even if it seems dull.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I've been learning a lot more is just put my creative side and my love into my work.
Okay.
Even if it's not necessarily the job I want to do,
Mhm.
there's still ways you can find to be creative in it, help other people, and yeah, just try to enjoy it. So yeah, that was a really good answer. Just like kind of hearing your talking about like how that drives you and how it
Yeah.
inspires you.
That's interesting, your view. It's more of like a way of thinking and a way of life is sort of. I remember reading like a gist of the book you gave me, and it said something like treating your life as a art project, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's neat because you can be working like we work at Canes, you know, soul crushing, stupid job. In my opinion, I don't know what it's like for you.
I find some days, you know,
There's definitely bad days, but there are also good days, I think.
yeah. I mean, I how do you explain it? I don't like. Maybe it's just because it's not where I want to be ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that Canes is bad. I think it's just, you know, there are days, you know, just like with everywhere else. But it's not ultimately what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I enjoy the people I work with.
Yeah, they're great people. Yeah, they make up the job. Yeah,
They
Just
make
coworkers.
up the job. It's less about the job for me, to be honest, than the people and doing what I can to help them out.
Mm.
That's kind of what I look at. I don't look at the job really, though there is a job to do. It's more about what can I do and here's for the audience. Here's something you can take back with you in whatever job you're doing. Do what you do for the person next to you because you would want them to do that for you. And once you have that mindset, dang, bro, you can conquer some pretty awesome stuff when you have that mindset, when you have a culture of, hey, I'm going to work hard for the man next to me because that's what I want him to do for me, so we can do a better job, so we can get out of here, so we can do this well, so we can thrive. So when you have a culture just filled with selfish people who just want to do whatever they want to do and they don't care about anybody else, and of course you're going to have that irritating mentality every time you go to work. So maybe it's either changing where you work or helping change the culture on where you work.
Mhm.
That all stems from you. And maybe there isn't anything that you can do about the culture. Maybe that is time for you to be like, you know what, I don't need to be in this environment. This is not a good place for me to be. And yeah, it's better that I can use my talents and my treasure elsewhere. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think me and Colson, I think specifically, obviously, we have aspirations beyond Canes.
Mhm.
I don't think we're thinking, yeah, lifelong Canes. But I think what we can do in this time, me and him specifically, is just learn. I'm learning a lot about organization and teamwork where I am now.
Certainly. No, there's definitely life skills being developed with the job.
Mm-hmm.
Such like a fast-paced environment. I've sort of gotten used to the pace of that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can remember one of my first shifts. I actually walked out for a second. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. It was a pretty tough day that day.
Yeah, it was
Um,
abruptly busy too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
unusual busy. I can't even remember what kind of day it was, but I just remember that. But I was proud of you, though. You came back and
I came back. Yeah.
you came back and you stuck with it, and that's okay. I think there's got to be times when you're gonna want to walk out on something and do it, and but I just encourage you to like stick in through it, and you'll learn something about yourself, resiliency, um, and hard work. Because we all have days like that where it's just like
Everyone does. Yeah.
where
Just
it's
what
like
life brings.
yeah, especially if you've been through something for a long time and it's like nothing feels like it's changing. We all get to that point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
But yeah, back to the point we were talking about. You were saying that you sort of put your art and your passion into what you're doing, even if it is like just a job at Raising Canes,
Mhm.
and just doing that action can kind of make the day seem just a little better.
Mhm.
And whether it's the craft of making chicken or also just conversing with your coworkers, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, it does.
But those are just the more human aspects of the job rather than the managers yelling at us to greet them every time they walk in the door and, throw away chicken at a certain time and just all the little knick-knacky rules they have.
Yeah. There are some rules at certain times where it's just like, why are we doing this? But
Come on, man.
I get like it's learning to just like take it, and sometimes I have sensitivity for managers because of they can have a hard job sometimes because they're having to manage
I was saying you like empathize with them.
empathize with them in the sense of like they have to manage a lot of different
Oh yeah, no,
aspects.
I'm not mad at them like
Yeah.
personally whatsoever.
Yeah, like what I mean, like when I see them get mad at me for something, like I can sometimes I'll be like, maybe they're just under a lot of pressure right now.
Mhm.
And yes, there is something, but like, especially when you're doing your hardest and things are going wrong, and then they start getting mad.
Exactly.
Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I've been doing everything I'm trying to do, and you're like, maybe the person's under like a little stress, so I try to give him some grace.
No,
and just
Devin,
be
that's
like, okay.
That's really
He's
important.
probably. I get he's got some expectations he has to meet, or she has to meet, whoever. So I'm trying to be like, okay, just give him a second. Just like
no,
try to do the
exactly.
best you can to like, because you could get into an argument and stuff like that, but like. Like, so there's certain points to where, like, what would that achieve? And you want to be able to control your anger or whatever emotions you have, even if they aren't, just because, there's maybe things you're not understanding.
Definitely.
So I think it's to be able to take a pause and just like, okay.
It's like, all right.
We're all a bit
We're
tired
both-
right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just, like, calm down. Let's just get what we need to get done. So,
Mhm.
yeah. I think it's just, like, taking a second to be like, okay, we're all here to do a job. I'm not here to get into arguments when I don't need to.
Certainly. You definitely see that with the just working fast food because it can just get so hectic and so fast, and people often get angry with each other.
Yeah.
And outbursts can occasionally happen, but it's always right when the shift is over, the rush goes away, and you're just chilling, you know,
Mhm.
just back to like nothing happened. It was nothing personal. It's just the job.
Yeah, it's just the job. So
Yeah.
I think just taking a second to just like, let's hear it, let's do it.
Mhm.
I think for me, it's kind of like the one thing I don't like is overly selfish people, especially when you're in a working environment who just are just there to get paid and they don't care about helping out the team or doing anything like that.
Yeah, back to what you were saying, like helping your teammate before helping yourself, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like that can definitely benefit in a fast food environment,
Hmm.
and yeah, I mean people are definitely helpful, but just not like. It's more like it's just because they're getting paid to help, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing wrong with getting because we're there to work.
Mhm.
I think there is an element of like let's help each other out. Like I'll tell you one thing. One thing I try to do, especially before I leave a shift, I think it's very important. You can tell a lot about a person about how they leave a shift.
I was seeing if you're gonna bring it there. I totally see what you mean. Yeah.
Like will they leave their team in a bad spot? Just like
Mhm.
deuces, I'm gone.
I know, like we're in a rush right now, but it's 6. I'm out of here.
Yeah, like that kind of attitude. Like, yeah, I've been here long enough. Like,
No, I've stayed like 30 minutes after
Yeah.
if they need me, you know.
Mhm.
Do we get paid for that extra little 20 minutes?
I think we do. Yeah.
I hope
It's like
so.
obviously you're getting like until you're off the clock.
Exactly,
So-
yeah.
But like, I think one thing, and here's a tip: before you leave work, maybe think about, hey, what can I do to put my team in the best position before I leave?
Mm,
Are they in a good place?
yeah.
Can they handle? You have to know the strengths of your team to like. If I leave now, things may be a little hectic. Can they handle it?
Mhm.
Did you set them up best enough to where you can leave, or are you just like digging out because like this is at 6 o'clock? I'm like whatever. I think we can all help each other out. A good thing to make a strong team is like, what can I do to put my team in the best position before I leave, or before I come in, or before the other team comes in when you have to close up something. So
Good stuff, yeah.
yeah. And that doesn't mean you have to do everything. I think there's an important distinction of like, you don't have to put everything on me because I believe in growing other people, and I can't help other people grow if I'm doing everything for them.
Mhm.
They'll have to do something, but that means I can help them out with a little bit to help them along.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think sometimes there can be that guilt thing to where I have to do everything, and I'm like, I feel less and less about that this time.
Mhm.
These days, I'm like more of like, I will do my part, but you will do yours.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm not gonna just let you lazy about and like, oh yeah, take advantage of me and do everything. There is something that you have to know the strengths of your team, and you have to know the strength of your character. So, but honestly,
Certainly.
I forgot what point we were talking about. Like, what?
Just kind of rambled on, I guess.
Rambling
Yeah.
on a little there, but it is
um,
talking about creating art, especially if you're part of a team and creating art. You want people to help set you up, set you down,
Certainly.
encourage you. So, but I think I had a few questions, but there's any kind of like thoughts you had.
Yeah, I was about to say, it kind of reminded me of my my classmates in my ceramics class.
Yeah.
It's a open little area with these giant tables, about
Okay.
2 people per table.
Yeah.
And it's just great for having conversations, talking about art, getting tips. You
Mhm.
know, it's just a great little environment to learn and have a good time.
Collaborate. I think collaboration for me, one of the best things about being creative is when I collaborate with somebody else.
It's huge, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because you see some of the best film sets, some of the best environments are from people and directors who are open to be like, hey, what's your thoughts on this subject? On this subject, we're trying to make something. So what do you think you can bring to the table that maybe I'm not thinking of?
Yeah.
So
And I see what your opinion on on this. It's like I believe it's completely okay to take inspiration from. I mean, there's of course copy and pasting people's work,
Mhm.
but there's also like gaining inspiration from it. You know,
yeah,
like if your art looks something somewhat like a more famous version,
yeah.
it's like it's not terrible. It's just sort of your evolved version of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong. I think it's kind of like just using because we're all inspired by something or someone. So it's
Yeah.
like we take a little bit of everything from something. So
Mhm.
I think it's important to be like, you don't want to directly copy it, but you want to tell other people, inspire other people in your own way.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
I think you said you had a couple of books or something you wanted to show us.
For sure, yeah, I can,
Yeah, we
I
can
can
look
definitely
at.
bring those out, yeah. So with it being October and stuff, I've definitely been sort of reading more of the horror genre of things, and I'm already such a big fan of it anyway, you know. So first I brought, this is, do you read manga much?
Nah. I mean, I can appreciate manga,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really read manga. So.
Alright, yeah, so this is Junji Ito. He's a great manga artist. He this is the first one I've read of him. He just does surreal, sometimes gory, and also psychological horror. He kind of does all the above, I guess. But very talented artist, and just
What specifically about manga do you like?
I'm actually fairly new to the manga scene, I guess. This is probably like the first one I actually ever finished.
Okay.
Yeah. But manga as well as like comics, it's
Comics?
just wonderful storytelling. Just being able to draw certain key frames and then just letting the imagination sort of fill in the rest, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I like comic books because it's a good form of telling stories.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I just because reading's good. I've been trying to read. I've been reading a lot more in the last couple of months, which has been good because I like telling stories. I'm trying to grow,
Mm-hmm.
so I like that kind of side of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, comic books. I just like the artwork and the storytelling, and you don't have to imagine as much when it comes to comic books because it's
True.
like it's just there.
But it still gives you the room to,
Still gives
is
you
what I
the room.
mean.
Yeah.
It's
comic
not just like watching a movie where there's no imagination because you're being shown everything.
Yeah.
But it's also not reading where there are no pictures.
Yeah, it's like that weird. It's like that weird medium. It's the in between books
Mhm.
and movies.
Yeah. And it's a good spot, honestly.
Good spot. Good
Yeah.
spot. I used to have this big comic book collection,
Oh, nice.
and I gave it to my friend because before I left the UK, his house had burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Not his whole house, but I think it was like his kitchen, his area, and I
Oh,
was like,
man, yeah.
he was like me. He was big into comics, so I was like, and I was leaving, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something nice for my friend because I know he's lost a lot. So I just like, and I didn't tell you the story, not be like, oh, he's such a saint, but just to tell you kind of context and like I wanted to help him out and give him something. I had some good stories, so I wanted to tell him. And we were giving a lot of stuff away when we were leaving the UK because we couldn't take certain things like the dogs, and certain
Yeah.
furniture. So, and I did give some books away too because I already read them. I was reading, but it was good. I was a big comic book collector back in the
Cool.
UK as well,
Cool.
and magazines,
Yeah.
and I just love storytelling. So, I've gotten a few since I've gotten back, and Batman. Flash mostly was like
Classics, yeah.
was the guy I was like that, but yeah. So
But yeah, no,
I wanted to talk to you about
Mhm.
interior designing, your
Okay.
personal interior. Like, what is that? What is that like for you?
So, yeah, my interest in interior design, it sort of sparked maybe almost a year ago. The idea kind of popped in my head. I was kind of lost for a major, and
Okay.
it kind of came to me, I guess. Just from like a young age, it's like a siren or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's just I've always enjoyed just designing things, whether it is mostly in Minecraft, the game with building blocks.
No, yeah,
Definitely
I played that.
fairly unlimited imagination, you can have on that. And
Mm-hmm.
that kind of just led to me realizing that I enjoy the process of creating, like finding the right colors, what form do you want? Do you want it to have a big volume,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it kind of just stuck with me, and I always, when I'm taking a class for interior design, I feel like I'm actually learning on something I'm passionate about, not just taking a math class because you have to,
Yeah, I
bit of a
get that.
difference. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see where it takes me,
Okay.
Hopefully good places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like the fact of being able to create and kind of show, how would you, kind of show your soul in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very expressive. Mhm.
Totally. You're
And-
kind of hoping to go into business for yourself, or
Yeah, and just hopefully make some fairly rich clients, you know.
That's good.
Get paid.
Get paid, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Totally, bro. If you can get paid for your art, that's all the better. Like really get paid. But,
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, how is that book I've been giving you kind of like opening your eyes to like a new reality, or just kind of expanding? I know you're like in the beginning stages. of it.
Yeah. No, but it's definitely like a bit of a reality shift in a way.
Okay.
I guess what you realize you have this this yearning to create in a world where that's sort of not needed as much or not as normal. You can feel a little just trapped in a way, and yeah, no, from what little I've read, it sounds like he kind of acknowledged that there is a artistic way to live a life and to how it can affect your actions, change your viewpoint towards the world. Yeah.
I mean, I gave him a book called Artisan of the Soul by Erwin Raphael McManus. Well, yeah, hey, he's got it right here. Yeah, take a look. Artisan. So I recommend everybody check this out. You don't have to be an artist. He's not even talking about necessarily like people who are just creative, but he's talking about how. Come on, man. I'm excited, man. I didn't know there was a football game going on.
Car ruining our show.
But basically, he's talking about how we can all be creative.
Yeah.
But it speaks to me specifically because I am more creative than maybe most people, or at least that way I think.
You're just more open to being
Yeah,
creative. than
open to
others.
being that. So get the book, Artisan of the Soul, Raphael McManus. It's good. It talks about how to be more of yourself. Talks about how to love yourself, love others, and creating a life full of wonder and beauty out of it. So
Yeah.
I've read the book. I think I've read it twice actually.
Good
I read it
man, yeah.
like once years ago, and then I read it recently just to get back into it. And it's weird too because I've rarely ever read a book twice.
I know.
Like
Probably never reading a book
twice.
twice.
Like it.
Yeah.
That's more than the first time because I wanted to get more into the subject. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of reading.
Mhm.
I've been reading so much these last couple of
Good
years.
stuff.
last
I'd
month.
love to read more. I'm getting a bit into it, but
Reading. Yeah. I got some comics. Just gotta get to give you some, but
you're not squeamish with like scary stuff, are you?
well, I don't really like horror films
Yeah.
personally, but why don't you tell me specifically what do you like about storytelling?
Let me think about that.
What is about storytelling specifically do you think? Wait, would you stay? Because I'm a writer. I like to write. I like to tell stories. What do you think about, especially? I think everybody, to be honest, we're all inspired by stories. We all watch TV and
Certainly.
movies, but do you feel like maybe you read more than average people, or are more inspired by reading comic books or something and doing stories than
Yeah.
maybe? Because most people are more about and like, oh, did you do this Friday? You know what I mean? Like what they
Uh-huh.
did on a Friday night or some crap, instead of just like.
I feel like I'm more say the question one more time.
So do you feel like you read maybe more than most people
Okay.
like around you and like
Quantity less, but I love to just explore whatever genres or book
Okay.
types I can find
Okay.
and kind of just I don't know, just seeing how far I can go, just experiencing different forms of movies and books and stuff.
yeah, you like to just kind of experience different worlds. Do you
Yeah,
have, like, a
and
favorite,
it's
like movie, like or like if you could be in a movie, what kind of movie or genre, like which would you want to be in?
interesting, yeah.
I've always wanted to be in a fantasy. Like I've always wanted to be like a Lord of the Rings, Narnia.
Fantasy or sci-fi, definitely.
Or sci-fi, like Star
Sci-fi goes
Wars.
hard, very limitless with what you can do.
There's so like it's hard for me because I like both sci-fi and fantasy, and I'm always torn between like which ones I'd rather do because I can't. I want to do both. Like I've always wanted to be in something like Treasure Planet.
That's a good little sci-fi. Yeah.
Dude, it'd be
Great
so
stuff,
cool to be in that
yeah.
world. Like it's just so expansive, and you
Uh-huh.
can go so many places, and it's so
Yeah,
cool.
we're
the
going to Mars
technology.
tomorrow. You know, just
Yeah,
say that kind of stuff.
dude. Like and like Montresor, the planet Montresor, and the spaceport. Like in
Yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
You've seen the movie, right?
Mhm,
Treasure
I
Planet.
have.
It's like, dude, imagine that live action. Like they did that 20 years ago, and it looked cool. Imagine that now they did it properly.
Yeah, get some good CGI going. Yeah.
Dude, freaking awesome. But like, from yeah, I love to like be in that kind of world, and that's what I'm writing now. If people haven't known, I think
I was gonna ask what genre of the book it is.
fantasy.
Nice, nice.
Fantasy. I think about after this, I'll write a sci-fi.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a sci-fi.
Yeah,
But-
George Orwell. Not George Orwell. Who am I thinking of? I forgot.
Which one?
I'll text
For,
it to you
like,
if I
fantasy
remember.
or
Sci-fi author who's super popular.
George Orwell. I think I've heard of it.
He's another author. He's the guy who wrote Animal Farm. I
Okay.
mistook him.
I'm thinking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Asimov, I think it is.
Isaac Asimov. That was one of them. Yeah.
iRobot or something like
Mhm.
that, didn't he? Or like it wasn't like called iRobot, but it was based on. They based the movie off of that book.
I have a copy of it. It says Robot, but
Oh,
they may
is
have
it?
changed it. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I think they changed certain things.
Yeah.
So iRobot's one of my favorite films.
Yeah, nice.
It's like technology, and it still looks good. Like 20 years ago,
Holds up.
04. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, this thing looks like it was made like only like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. You should watch it today. It's like 04, man. I'm telling you, they did some groundbreaking stuff.
That was funny. I saw a
Back in
video
04.
today about CGI use actually, and how it seems to have gotten worse.
Oh, worse now?
Yeah. They said just like around the time of
I think they've gotten lazy with it.
definitely, and they're probably being underpaid, frankly.
Yeah. Well, they're just trying to do some like cheap shots and stuff like that. So that's why it doesn't like we have better technology,
Mm,
but just lazy people these days when it comes to telling stories and crap. So
yeah.
and like movie studios who just want to make money instead of telling great story, and they don't realize maybe if you told a better story, you'd make more money.
Get the better CGI. Get the yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, what's one thing? What would you say inspires you on a daily basis to create? Or what kind of drives you, or what kind of like is that thing that you see
Yeah.
that's like, oh yeah, now I'm good, ready to go.
Probably just new foreign things, kind of.
Okay.
Just very. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a
Foreign
little hard.
things, like
Not like
objects, or
no, not like foreign, but just different. Very. I'm very into the surreal, I
Okay.
guess.
Surreal,
Whether
alright.
it's like a physical thing or metaphysical.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're talking about what inspires you is like
Other people's art that portrays,
something you don't normally see.
yeah, just something that
Isn't like, oh yeah, I
it's
could
beyond yourself. In
Okay.
A way.
just- okay, I get it.
And that definitely inspires me. And yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
What about you?
What inspires
Where do
me?
you
That's a
get
great
your-
question. I guess
Inspiration.
just the love to create.
Yep.
I guess you could say. I don't know if I necessarily have one thing. There are things that inspire me, but it's that thing of wanting to share good art with
Mhm.
someone.
Yeah.
Wanting to share good ideas with people. Like you
You
him,
people. Yep.
you people.
Yep.
Like just share. I just want to like the love for people, the love. I guess you could just sum it up to like the love of love,
Yeah. And just
love.
community, all the things
Just-
that matter.
To be able to share something that I think I just want to inspire. I don't know how to explain it, but I always find myself writing sermons in my head or talking to a crowd or people. Like I just want to inspire. I
For
just want
sure.
to create. I want to build people up. I want to build.
hmm
So
You know those TED Talk things?
Yeah, I've seen some of those. Yeah.
I feel like you'd like to do one of those. That'd be kind of fun.
See me there with a mic on my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Taylor Austin Elledge. I
Wearing a
hail
little
from
turtleneck or something.
oh man, I would wear a suit,
Yep.
wear a jacket or something. But,
Fancy.
yeah, I totally just want to be able to inspire people to
Definitely.
inspire. I think
Yeah.
that's my life, is to inspire. So
Mhm.
I think yeah, I want to inspire and tell great stories. And one of the I hope this next book that's coming out that I'm writing called Dawn of Honor, which you should check out, which I'm going to be releasing on the 25th on Amazon and probably different platforms as well,
No.
it's not just a great story, but I really wanted people to learn from it and grow from it. And it's going to, here's what my book is going to do, just to give you a brief summary. It's going to inspire you. It's going to make you feel emotions maybe that you don't know how to express, or you do know how to express and it's hard. It's going to challenge you maybe in some ways, because the character is being challenged. The characters are being challenged. Their loyalties are being tested. Their willpower is going to be challenged, and their faith will be tried. And it's a book of constantly leveling up, getting to a new stage, having to get rid of the old, having to embrace the new, having to make tough decisions, having to make sure that you're in the right place, but also putting faith in a place where you think, what are we doing? We can't do this. So just to kind of give you a brief summary, yeah, that's what drives me, man. It's
Sounds
just
very
inspiring.
promising, the book you're writing on. That's
Yeah,
great.
dude. I can't wait
Just
for you to
a
read it.
natural storyteller, right?
Yeah, I want you to be one of the first to give a copy, so
Sweet, sweet.
because it's one of my best writings, because I feel so passionate about it,
Yeah.
and because I want this to be remembered. I know this is maybe naive, but I want this to be remembered, like when people talk about like J.R.R. Tolkien or
Yeah.
C.S. Lewis, like people
Mhm.
like, oh, Taylor Elledge. Now my name doesn't sound as great as those people.
Taylor Elledge, it has
Taylor
like
Elledge.
a cool little like
Do they have a good byline to it?
Taylor Elledge.
Taylor Elledge. I don't know. Maybe I need to change my name to T. Elledge or something.
T.
like
Elledge, that's it.
that. T. Elledge. Just T and then Elledge.
Oh, I got
So
this-
like C.S. Lewis.
Yeah,
T. Elledge.
great fantasy book by T. Elledge.
Yeah. Because you know, like C.S. and like J.R. they just have initials.
Yeah,
J.R.
yeah,
and
yeah.
C.S. So I got T. Elledge. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Jesus
T. Elledge.
H. Christ.
T. Elledge. Do you think it sounds good?
I like it.
T. Elledge.
I like it. Yeah.
Maybe you should change your name. We'll do
C.
Colson.
Cooper.
C. Cooper.
Coop.
C. Because yeah.
C. Coop.
C. Cube. What about C.K.?
CK. Just
like that.
CK.
C.K.
It's quiet, you know.
CK.
It's, yeah. If
That
ever.
sounds like a cool kind of gangster name. Hey, C.K.
Hey, CK, come over here.
CK, man.
Come
CK.
on.
I
Yeah.
like it. CK,
Yeah.
man. Okay. So I'm T. Elledge from now on?
T. Elledge and CK against the world.
Against the real CK and T. Elledge right here. You guys are the first to know. T. Elledge and CK were born this day, October 26th,
Rude.
2024.
Whatever. 24, yeah.
I almost said 1957.
That's another date.
Oh, bro, but yeah, man.
Be walking with some canes or something.
Yeah,
If you
CK and T. Elledge are coming in. Holla, man.
1950s brawlers.
CK and T. Elledge. Oh, man.
That's funny.
Well, bro, I loved like hanging out with you today and
That's
chatting.
great. Yeah,
Is there any more something you want to kind of add before we head off? Get something to eat because I'm starving.
For sure. Live your truth. Live for today. Live for tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday.
Okay.
Period. Live life, baby.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
We love growing with you.
Period.
We hope you're learning from us.
If you
And
stuck
even if you
around
hate
for-
us, maybe, hey, thanks for tuning in at least.
we appreciate the view.
It's okay. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mean friends.
Yeah.
So they can view the video too, and we'll get even more popular.
It's okay with me. So thanks for tuning in. This is probably going to be the last one of the year.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot that it's already almost Halloween.
It's almost Halloween, it's almost Christmas, it's almost end of the year, it's almost New Year's, and I think I got a lot of stuff to do, so I don't know if I'll even have the energy to do another show. Maybe I'll do something like New Year's, kind of like, hey guys, welcome to the new year.
Yep.
It's me, but I think that's basically it. So, have a great rest of the year. I might see you on New Year's Eve.
Hell yeah.
But until then, get after it.
Yes,
And,
sir.
yeah.
Enjoy the little part of Earth you're on and
Yeah.
do what you have to do.
This is CK and T. Elledge signing off.
1950s brawlers.